Welcome back to another episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery.
So casual.
Yay! We have Alex here today. I'm so excited that you're here.
Yeah, it's first time on Catching Up, so...
Not first time on the YouTube.
Not the first time on the YouTube. First time officially on our Catching Up.
Yeah, so exciting.
Yeah.
I feel like this time, while Daisy and Neil are on vacation, having all of these faces pop up on Catching Up is so fun.
It is really fun.
Yeah.
I watched Yours in May last week and I was like, oh, this is such like a fun like in between combo that we haven't seen. So obviously you've seen us together on the planner video, but just like in general.
Yes, indeed. I feel like the energy, the dynamic changes each time, and it's like, I mean, it's fun for me to film, but it's probably even more fun to watch. Just, add a little bit of flavor each time. Different flavor. We've been having some exciting things happening this week, right? We have a special pre-order that happened recently. We put the Inkvent 2023
You're
calendar.
a Christmas in July person.
Yes, we keep making
Very
the
early.
joke of Christmas in July.
So
That you can pre-order now, but they won't get here till October, so none of those orders will go out yet. But if you are so excited from previous years with the Inkvent calendar, we will be swatching them again this
So
year.
we have the 2022 ones. You've probably seen the swatch video. I think it's linked on the Inkvent for this year as well.
They always add like another special type of ink. Last year it was chameleon. And they had scented ones too. They're gonna have that again this year, but this year they also have one called Starburst. No, Starbright.
Starbright.
I was like, that's a candy.
Starburst is a candy.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of those in so long.
I know. We should get some candy. It's very like summer. I feel like Starburst is a summer candy.
Yeah, it might melt. It's
That's
like
true,
really
actually.
warm. We're not dying at the moment, but
It is still pretty hot here. But anyways, yes.
so our Christmas in July.
This is our Christmas in July, so you can check that out on our Coming Soon page. And we have on the horizon so many big things happening. We have some big announcements that we're literally just like
Waiting.
sitting on. So make sure you keep an eye out on our Instagram, because I feel like we're heading into like peak summer, and towards the end of summer, pre-order season really starts to just ramp up and go crazy. So just keep an eye out on our Instagram, because we have a couple more special announcements coming soon this week. Can't say anything yet.
You see me in store and start a sentence and then just dramatically cut off. It's probably because I started to like reference something that we knew was happening, and I was like, wait, hold on.
Can't
Is
say
this
that yet.
official yet? No. Okay.
So keep an eye out. You can ask us in store and we'll tell you to just keep an eye out as well. But I think that is all that has been happening last week. We have just been holding down the fort while Daisy and Neil are out, adding a bunch of new stationery here for you all. So we have, I guess we'll start here first. These are new paper tasting sets from Yamamoto Paper, and there's these super colorful ones that are very, very fun, and then
Two versions of gray paper collections, which are really fun too.
So the Yamamoto Paper tasting sets, they come with like different paper types, and their original collection had different paper textures that are good for writing, and these are different like textures, but more for collaging, less about like the fountain pen aspect of it. They're unique like prints and how do you say, like pulp mixtures. So some of these have like, this yellow one has some fun little paper color flecks in it, which is cool. But yeah, there's yellow, pink, this blue one, and then
there's two different types of gray. One is the warm gray, and then one's cool gray. If you're looking for, specific ones, these would be really great for drawing on. If you like using like medium toned paper for your drawings to do like highlights and darks. Looking at them right now, I was like, this looks really interesting. Maybe I should get some. But it's also really nice that they did them in like warm and cool tones to match if you're looking for one particularly. Also new this week is a new J. Herbin ink. So a new J. Herbin ink. This is part of their like artist series. So they each feature like a different artist. This is Kenzo Takada, and this is the color swatch we have.
It's starting to smudge a little because some of the sheen is like so strong.
Yeah.
In parts.
But it's like looks very dark, but you have a lot of cool. You can't really see it here. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, I don't know how well it'll show on camera, but
you can kind of see it in this one a little. It has a lot of like nice shading and sheening. It's kind of subtle with sparkle in it. So all the J. Herbin inks do have glitter in them. They're pretty fine particles, I've found. So if you're going for a glitter ink, for some reason you don't have to worry about it drying in the nib all the time. Usually say like these. So it's kind of like a red gold glitter undertone, which is really pretty.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's pretty unique to have a black ink with shimmer. It's like just special enough.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. So yeah, this is a very cool one. I wonder, you can like kind of see the shimmer? I don't know. Okay,
Never mind.
That is Shogun. Very nice new ink. I feel like it's a very nice one.
Everyone's going with like darker tones right now. I feel like.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I love them, so I can't complain. But between the new Yamamotos and the new Shikioris, then this isn't new to us, but I know that it's not like completely new.
We've been adding a lot
like
of
dark colors, which is interesting for like summer vibes.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a trend. I don't know.
Yeah, trend of darker inks. We have to keep an eye on it. Trend watch. Next up, we have this new ruler from Kokuyo. It's new to us, but this ruler actually came out quite a few years ago, actually. Yeah, interesting. It actually went viral, and then it was like super hard to get. But this is the Kokuyo True Measure Ruler. You can see here, the ruler starts right at the end. So you can like butt it up right up against whatever you're measuring. Like if you're measuring wood especially, I know that when you're doing like wood crafting, like it is so useful to be able to like just butt the ruler up against whatever you're measuring and then start from there. And then each space is actually the full unit. And then they have it like not marked and then demarked in a full blacked out space so that it's like really easy to keep track of and it's really accurate measurements as opposed to a normal ruler which uses lines and then it makes it off very slightly. So some people like don't care, you only need a ruler as a straight edge, but if you're like actually measuring, like for architecture, interior design, if you're like really needing accurate measurement, the True Measure is like such good design for keeping it accurate.
It's also like so nice in the fact that it will stay flat. I don't know if you've ever had this problem just carrying stuff around from like school, but I always keep a ruler in my pencil case, mostly for straight edges, to be honest. But any of my plastic ones, if I'm not very nice to them, start to bend.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So this is also a good one. It comes with like a little protective sleeve too, so that this doesn't get beat up, or something else in your pencil case doesn't get beat up.
Yeah, it's very true. Because it is very like, it itself is sturdy. It's stainless steel.
Yeah.
So I could see if it bangs up against another like really soft pencil or something.
You can almost see the corners like ripping or something too.
So it's nice that they have the protective sleeve with it.
And then just being extra like, there's no inches.
Oh yeah.
There's just so you know, there is no inches on here. It's all in millimeters.
Yes. So metric units only for this. All right. Up next,
a new mechanical pencil
to go along with our
other mechanical pencils. So we have the Uni Alpha Gel Switch. So it's actually a combination of the Kuratoga and the Alpha Gel. Yeah. So these are the Alpha Gel, and it's limited edition colors. So you have dark blue, olive, and black. And it has the Kuratoga design of like the interior, so it will still rotate the lead and auto advance the lead if you want it to. So on the clip here, you can see that it says hold. It can actually just become a standard mechanical pencil if you want to, and if you don't want to have the Kuratoga like auto advancing, sometimes it's hard or not the greatest if you're writing really fast or drafting, etc. So you can actually turn this handle and you can hear the click, hold the auto advance mechanism, so then it just becomes a regular mechanical pencil that you like push at the end. So yeah. And then it has a little squishy grip.
Yeah.
Which is really fun. Squish.
I really love the squishiness of the Alpha Gel grips. Like, it's so fun. I remember when I first like squished one, it's just like, honestly, that's like so satisfying.
Honestly, these are really nice. I tend to grip pencils like really hard. So anything, especially because usually like general writing pencils are pretty thin.
That's true.
Like, this is actually really nice because then I won't be digging my nails into a wooden. I mean, I have other mechanical pencils, but digging like your nails into the grip section. So yeah, these only come in 0.5 at the moment, just so you know.
All right, very cool. Thank you. So up next we have these fountain pen ink cleaner kits from Platinum. I was really happy when we got these in because people always ask us in store if, like, how do you maintain your pen? How do you clean your pen? And we're always like, oh, you can just rinse it out with water, you know, flush it through until the water's like running clear. It should be good. But some people come in with the problem of like, my pen is so dried out. The ink is like really gunked up in it. And like, it's something that water
will just not work.
Can't handle.
Yeah. Or like pigment inks.
Yeah.
A lot of like glitter inks.
Anything water
left them for a while.
Yeah. It's a little bit of bad news. And so these fountain pen ink cleaner kits come with a little squeezy eyedropper type thing that you hook onto the back of your nib section. And it comes with a bit of powder solution you mix with water. Let me see. So it does come with some instructions, but it's in... Oh, it does have it in English. Oh, that's great. Okay.
Nice.
So it comes with some instructions in English that you can follow. You have this liquid concentrated solution that you have to put your nib section in, and you'll attach this to the back of your nib section and just like push it to flush it out.
To fit like a converter. That's really cool.
Right?
I tend to use, if anyone has the Pilot parallel pens, they come with like a little blue, also like squeeze eyedropper to clean them out. But it doesn't always exactly fit depending on what pen you're using to clean it. Like I use them to clean all my fountain pens because I have like 4 of them. But it's not always a perfect fit, so you have to like hold them together to make sure it's like flushing through correctly. So it's really nice that like that fits in like a converter, so you have all that pressure. You don't have to worry about water going everywhere.
Yes.
I've done it a couple times.
And you bring up a good point though, since it is a perfect fit on the back like a converter. There's 2 different sizes that Platinum has. This one is 4 platinum pens, and so it'll fit like a platinum converter does, and it'll work for any platinum pen, like from the Preppy to the 3776. But this one is a European size, so you can use it for like your more like international standard type pens, but it won't fit, neither of these will fit on pens like Sailor, Pilot, any of those other proprietary ones. So it's nice that they have this as another size option, but they are perfect fits like a converter would be. So these solutions will work on the inks, and other brands like Sailor, like Pilot, etc., that are proprietary have their own maintenance kits usually with the eyedropper squeezy thing that will fit onto their pens. So you could do a little combo, this solution, those eyedroppers. But yeah, that's a little more complicated.
So yeah, also Leslie, team member, did a unboxing and how to use video on our channel that's up now too. So if you're interested in knowing how each one of them works and like a closer look inside what each pen set gives you, definitely go watch that.
Yes, we will definitely have it linked somewhere so you can click to it easily. And last but not least, we have these very cute things that I'm super excited for. I have this one open so I can show you all, but these are new Shachihata Perpetual calendar stamps, and you might be familiar with this concept from the Mitsushima Perpetual calendar stamp, which is a very nice like wooden handle rubber stamp. And the basic concept of it is that you can rearrange the dates. They give you all the dates for a month in this block, and you can rearrange each of them to make up any calendar month that you would possibly need. So it's a little, I'm always afraid because this is it's a like Lego type of connection system. So they like pull apart, and I always feel like I'm gonna break them, but it's like pretty sturdy, but they just like link and log together like that. And so you can take them apart. We found it's easiest if you take it apart like vertically first, and like stack the dates together like this. You can see there's like notches to align them. If you stack them like this, rearrange them in the vertical line first, and then attach them horizontally like this, rather than attaching a whole week and then pushing it up. So this is very nice, and it stamps like such a cute little tiny compact calendar month, which is very nice. And it's available in English calendar and a Japanese calendar for the days of the week. And yeah, it's like such a cute,
it's really cute.
Look at how tiny those stamps are. But my hand, hand size, it like is smaller than the palm of your hand. It's like a fourth of the size of your hand. It's so small.
It's really nice because they'll fit in basically any planner.
Any size, yeah. I think Leo was testing it out in their weeks planner, which is, pretty slim, and it was fitting really well. So
these and you can also use them individually too. Like if you wanted to just
do like for like one day.
Yeah, I was thinking because May mentioned in May's planner, she uses vertically, so she goes over all of the dates. Like rewrites over all of her dates because she uses the calendar vertically. So that's also cool because you could just do like your day and then what date it is.
Yeah, like just
together and one-off stamp it instead of having. Writing it in probably wouldn't, be too much. But if you want them all consistent and like tiny, if you have any smaller planners, that'd also be really great.
That is so true. That is a really good point. But it's so fun to fiddle with and just like connect together. You're right, Lincoln Log is such a throwback.
I was like, where did you pull that reference out of?
I have no idea, but that's what they remind me of.
They do remind, also because of like the texture of it, like the color and the texture of it.
Yes, this is like it's a plastic, but they don't say what kind of blend it is, but it does have a kind of woodenish feel to the plastic, and you can see there's a little bit of like swirling color in there. to give it some variety, I guess. Give it a nicer look. Yeah, that is about it, I think, for all of our newly added stationery. You can check all of them out on the newly added page on our website, and
keep watching it for the next week.
Mhm.
Wink, wink.
wink,
Nudge,
wink,
nudge.
wink, wink. We can't say anything yet, but keep an eye out.
So we've been flipping back and forth a lot. Like, I know I've been in the store a lot this week. You've been running things a lot, but kind of, I feel like in more places than we usually are because Neil and Daisy aren't here.
It's true.
Especially you.
Yeah.
You
Like-
texted me on a day off and was like, hey, can you check for this? Sorry for bothering you on my day off. And I was like, Ashley, it's your day off.
It's so true. Oh my goodness.
But I didn't even realize it until like afterwards because I looked at it, responded to you, and then I was like, why are you apologizing to me?
It's true.
Like, I'm here. This is my day that I'm here.
That's true.
But we've been like going back and forth so much that I haven't even like seen you really that often.
Oh yeah, because you've been in the store.
Yeah, and we weren't
I've
here
been in
Tuesday.
The store more often too. Like for a while there, I was only at the shop for like once every other
Yeah.
week. So like every 2 weeks, I would only get to chat with customers once in that time. But now, for these past 2 weeks, I've been there once a week, so I will get to see people at least once a week, which is really nice. And
You see me like at least 2 or 3 at this point,
yeah,
depending on what week it is.
you are in the store quite frequently.
Frequently at the moment.
Yeah,
Well, we have a really good customer, Tessa, who comes in almost every Friday. She's gonna like laugh at this, but like almost every Friday for a few weeks here, which just like brightens my day, brings all her planner stuff. If you've like seen our Instagram or follow it and see like planner spreads, it's usually, or like our counter filled with stuff, it's usually her and her friends who come, but it's always just a fun time to like talk to her, and she's so nice. So they're all so nice. So that's always like a good bright part of Friday. And you walk in, you're like, you're back.
it's true. We have a lot of regulars, I guess you could say. We always have so many people in the back of our minds that we want to shout out. Like if we could shout out everyone, we literally would. But I'm glad that you're here for this week's special episode to give a shout out to someone that you see pretty often.
I mean, I have like so many names down in my planner or such. Sometimes I just like don't catch you and Daisy when you're filming.
Yeah, our times just don't
If we were
overlap.
listing everybody, we would just be here for another like hour or so.
It's true.
But it's definitely always noted. I love when people like can come in and talk for a while.
Definitely. I do too. I love that so much. And I have to shout out, for me this week, well, there were actually a couple of people, there were a lot of people actually that visited from out of town on Sunday, but I want to especially shout out Anne, who was visiting from New Jersey, so not too far away, but it was her first time in store, and you can like see it in someone's eyes. They light up when it's their first time in the store, because it's a very different experience than if you're, shopping online with us. You get to like actually feel all the things in person, play with all the fountain pens, all the inks and stuff. And yeah, she was having such a good time, and I love
Love that too.
experiencing
You're
that
like,
one was
here are
so
all
good.
of the things. Have at it.
Yeah, just have fun, play around.
Like how much time, I think I say that a lot. I feel like, someone's swatching for a while or testing pens for like, I say a while, like it seems like long to them, but to us it's,
yeah,
I mean,
just
we
a portion of our day.
play with stuff all the time. But I'm like, I'm here. So as long as you don't have plans, we're good. Like we're good. Have at it. Have fun.
Yeah, that was really nice. And then we also had another visitor, Jane, who runs the stationery shop Good Postage in North Carolina.
Nice.
And that was really nice. She was actually visiting to like come and talk to Daisy and Neil. And it's just like such unfortunate timing that they're on vacation right now. But I did get to talk to her, and it was like really
That's
nice.
great.
It was really nice talking with Jane, just because there's like some similar brain waves of anyone who's like working the behind the scenes of a stationery shop, and so it's just nice to share stories, chat a little bit, and Good Postage is also a traveler's partner shop. So Jane brought her traveler's notebook, was stamping away, and I was like, wow,
Nice.
your traveler's notebook looks so good. Like, really inspiring me to get back into my traveler's notebook.
I know mine's, well, yeah.
Well, you can watch our planner video. So thank you so much for visiting, Jane and Anne. It was very nice talking to you both and everyone else that I talked to on the day that I was there. If you ever say hi to me, I'm probably having the time of my life talking to you. So thank you so much, as always, for visiting, for saying hi to both of us in store. Keep an eye out, as we said before, for Instagram updates, for special things, special announcements. And as always, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll have you back on another episode. You, maybe even more people.
Fits us all in here.
Yes, just everyone behind here in a video.
I would still be just like too tall.
Yeah, what people don't see is our heights on camera. It's really funny.
Comment what you think. All of the Inkvent colors, the new ones, are listed on the calendar for 2023. If you're this far in the video, or at the end, already here, comment what color you think would be your favorite.
Oh,
because I'm curious, just from the names. Because they're like so interesting. You have like Nightfall, Glacier, Lavender Frost, Fortune's Gold, Sweet Dreams,
true.
Weeping Willow.
Yeah.
Like, based on the name.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. You have to go look at the names because I was about to read one out loud. It's just very funny. Yes, comment what you think your favorite one will be for Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. I think Early Dusk.
Ooh, I was gonna say walnut for me.
It seems like a very you color.
Right?
Early Dusk seems like a very me color.
Yeah. So those are our predictions.
But yeah.
And as always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.